In the last 30 days, I've made $572,000 with one single dropshipping store. And this is going to be a full 2025 advanced organic dropshipping course. This video is only for people who actively run organic dropshipping products right now. So if you're not testing products right now, please just click off. This is not for you. You're just wasting your time. So what are we going to cover in this course? Well, first of all, I'm going to show you all the mistakes that you 100% are currently doing while testing these products that are simply can be avoided. At this point, I've worked with hundreds of organic dropshippers. I know the exact mistakes you guys are all doing, and I'm going to literally tell you what to change. Then I'm going to do a live product research session with you, and I'm going to only specifically look out for advanced winning products that you can actually scale in the long run. Then I'm going to take the advanced winning products I found and validate them through our winning product criteria. So I'm going to tell you exactly what a good advanced product is and how to find it. Then I'm going to give you a full account scaling system, a creator outsourcing system, and our full Facebook ads strategy. So again, if you currently are testing products or even have a winning product right now, this will be the most valuable video you're ever going to see. One of my students, Agam, owns this account right here. As you can see, it has two 100 million view videos, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find products like these in a second. And this is one example for an advanced winning product. Agam made close to $500,000 with this product. It didn't happen for no reason, all right? There is a system behind it, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But before I do the live product research, I want to go through all the mistakes you are currently doing right now, and I promise you, you are doing them. If you don't go viral consistently, I almost know for a fact that you don't do one thing, and it is commenting under your own videos. Okay, let me explain. In a lot of the cases, a video only goes viral because there's a hilarious comment below it. Let me show you one example and you're going to understand what I'm saying. If we take a look at this video, and it's this weird finger glowing thing and the guy teaches it to the other guy. Only reason why this goes viral is not because of the cool skills of this guy. The reason for that is because somebody commented below the video, what in the unemployment? And everybody's commenting about them being unemployed and the whole thing being an unemployed activity. And the whole comment section just jumps on that and basically discusses that. Now, that was controversy. It was not the best controversy because it's not going to go viral for the right reason, but it was controversy and it's instantly way more likely to go viral because funny comments are the reason why people share videos. How often did you receive some sort of meme or whatever from your friends and they say, check comments? That happens often, and your comment section is your best friend. Okay, so here's one more example. And then this guy, his name is Anonymous9642 whatever. He comments, this is not funny. And then the entire comment section below that is just about this guy, Anonymous, and everybody just jumps on that joke and is saying, I'm not laughing because Anonymous69 whatever said that wasn't funny. I thought it was funny until Anonymous whatever said it's not. I took my laugh back when I saw Anonymous comment, all right? Everybody just jumps on this guy saying it's not funny. Okay, so what you need to do whenever you see this is you make a massive doc and you save these comments. These comments are your best friend, all right? What in the unemployment is literally a comment which you can say to a lot of products as well, okay? This, it's not funny, and then another comment saying how this guy said it's not funny, and then I take my laugh back. That's a thing you can consistently say. You need to start making massive lists of comments for every scenario. And then your videos are going to be forced to virality because of the comment. That is a hack which nobody is implementing. However, if you have that doc, you don't even understand how valuable it is. In the best case scenario, you have a comment which is only relevant in your niche and people only in your niche will understand that comment. And then you take that comment, put it on your post, and it goes viral in the right audience. That's ideal scenario, especially for example, in the gaming niche, like having gaming insider jokes works really, really well. So make sure you look at videos which go viral in your niche, save comments, and put them below your video as well, because that's going to force not only virality, but also sales on your store. All right, so if you are testing products with organic dropshipping, you could be in different stages, all right? Either you're testing, but you're just not going viral, or you are going viral, but you're not converting, or you are converting, but you can't keep up consistent sales. These are the three brackets I classify people in. And obviously, besides those people, we also have the advanced guys who actually consistently make 20, 30K profit at least per month. Now here, very important, I'm saying per month, and I mean per month, not I made 20K profit one time, and now I count as advanced. That's not how it works. You may maybe got lucky, whatever happened. If you had one good month, it doesn't mean anything yet. I'm going to go through all the mistakes in every single stage so you understand fully how to change them and what to do. The biggest mistake I see everyone is doing is they copy videos from other people, but completely the wrong way. They copy videos they see from competitors one-to-one without actually adding value. So let me be very, very specific on what I'm talking about. Let me show you an example of a video which can be copied really, really well.
Hi. I got something for you. You know what that is?
It's a dairy.
Yes, how do you know?
I saw it on TikTok.
I had to send them my ID when I got it.
Wait, why?
Because you can only buy one in your entire life. Sign you.
So this was a very, very, very good video. Very advanced. A bunch of things he did well here. Like the hook was on point with everything, the sound, the text, the visuals. He kept consistently rehooking people. He's saying like, do you know what this is? I had to send them my ID. This is again, like an implied scroll stopper. People don't understand why they have to send an ID. So they have to keep watching to find it out. Now keep in mind, this video right here is not an organic dropshipping video. These are the guys you have to copy. These are organic content creators, not organic dropshippers. They are 100,000 times better than every organic dropshipper combined. All right. Why? Because they don't care about selling. You can almost compare this to, for example, MMA versus boxing. If you have an MMA guy compete with a boxer in the boxing ring, who wins? Well, it's obviously going to be the boxer because he is specialized in boxing. The same thing happens with an organic dropshipper. A dropshipper focuses on 100,000 different things. He has to pick a product. He has to make the content. He has to make the store. He has to fulfill the orders. He has to do a bunch of things. He is a generalist. However, when it comes to an organic content creator, the only thing he does is content. They are full-time content creators. They are better than you. These are the guys you need to mimic, and these are the guys you need to be learning from. So this right here is a very good copy because the hook was copied one-to-one, okay? He gets in the car, baby, and then I got something from you, okay? This is same exact thing. Now he unboxes it, and this question was very good. This again, it was an open loop. You know what that is? What is it? You'll see. And then you'll see, you have to wait, you have to wait, you have to wait. They keep making you wait. This right here was dead time, which was done well. Like you're waiting so the watch time goes up because you're about to see something. And he takes his time by putting on the ring. And that's just done great because he knows people are going to keep watching. You keep watching and then shine yours here. And then you basically see what the product is. I love you. And that's it. Now let me show you an example where people copied everything the wrong way. This is the viral video. And the guy's shaking, which is cool controversy. Everything looks very clean. Lighting is on point. Everything is great. Okay. So this is a clean video. Nice. Perfect. But however, this other guy copied the video and made a bad, stinky version of the same exact video. Everything is worse. You clearly see it's not done well. Everything looks lower quality. He downgraded the video. Obviously, this is not going to go viral. This guy didn't copy a creator. This guy copied an organic guy. That's fine if you improve. If you decrease in quality, there's no point in doing it at all. The next mistake I see people doing is you don't go viral because you try too hard with selling. Let me show you a video and explain. Babe, stop buying cool shit. We're broke. All right. You have this product, which is not a bad product at all. It's fine. Whatever. It's a showcasey product. So the only thing you can do is just show the product and that's it. But this is very obviously selling. And I want to explain to you one concept here. This guy went viral with this. All right. So you're going to be like, all right, this guy went viral. Let me just replicate this a bunch of times. And one of my videos is also going to go viral, right? No, this only went viral with a massive amount of luck. This video concept was posted across 150 different accounts and all of them didn't go viral. And then one of them goes viral. And then you think, all right, let me just do the same concept and copy it. That's not how it works. Virality is not always proven concept. Virality just means that this specific video went viral. However, you have to consider the amount of tries which were out there. Okay. So this one, by pure luck, hit the right audience in the right time and everything went great. And that's why it went viral. And this is what happens with these showcase products. If you just show your product and then it doesn't work, you can't really do anything about it. And that's fine. So these are products which can't be your main product. All right. A showcase product like this, it's very easy to film. So it's not a big deal to test a product like this because you don't lose a lot of time, but it shouldn't be your main focus. Your main focus is always another product, which is not like this one. Let me show you a really good example of a super native looking video from one of my students, Tristan. This right here is a great video and it looks very natural. Look how this literally looks like it's just an organic video. It doesn't look like a dropshipping product at all, right? Like you don't even know that he's selling anything until he does. And this is done in such a cool native way that it actually makes it go mega viral, and this has like 50 million views or something, but it still converts because he's selling in a natural way. The next really weird thing I see a lot of you guys doing is replicate the same thing again and again and again and again and again and again and again for no reason. At some point, you have a proven track record of not making this work. Why do you keep doing it? Like, I get it. You had a video which had like 90,000 views and it was this video right here. So you want to repeat it and find virality that way. Fine. You can't do it 50 times though. All right. Just do it a few times, max 10. After that, move on. Don't do the same thing again and again and again. It doesn't make sense. And the same thing, by the way, goes for the sound as well. If you just keep doing the same sound over and over and over again, it's also bad. All right. So keep changing it up. Try new things consistently with everything. And for the sound, I want to give you one very important advice, and it is understanding your demographic. Let me show you a perfect example for fucking up the sound a lot. You post this video and the product is this Asian band, and you can basically hear this very Asian song being played. So what are you going to expect? Where does this go viral? Like, just take a guess. It's only 10% of the US. And if we take a look at this demographic, you can just smell the poverty in these views. Like, you're not going to make any money off this, right? It's obvious that for sure you won't convert if you go viral in these countries. It is what it is. The next mistake I see people doing regarding targeting, not creating a proper avatar when it comes to their audience. Let me show you a product right here, and you're going to understand very obviously who would buy this. Like, if you take a look at this product, it's very obvious that it's for females because men don't buy that shit. The age is whatever. It could be stay-at-home moms. It could be remote workers. It definitely has to be a colder climate. So, for example, Australia wouldn't be a great idea. And it could be people who are concerned about their health and want to just stay warm and cozy. Now you can create videos around that, and you have a bunch of different angles how you can target the right audience. Everything you do has to talk to exactly that person. This whole video has to be appealing to a girl who lives in a colder country and just matches these boxes. The next mistake I see, and here you have to find a balance, it's either you don't think enough about shadow bans or you overthink shadow bans. Let me put this straight. Shadow bans are real for a fact, all right? If you make great content, there are cases where you still are not going to make a single dollar just because you mess up the IP, you have something wrong with the VPN, you do mistakes with the account, etc. And don't get me wrong, if you post a perfect 10 out of 10 amazing banger video, you're gonna go viral. But if it's a 9 out of 10, it's not going to go viral at all. It's going to get almost no views, even though it would deserve millions of views. 9 out of 10 is great, right? If 10 out of 10 is Mr. Beast, 9 out of 10 is insanely good. But if it's not perfect, it's not going to go viral if you're shadow banned. So I've created a full guide on how to not fuck up anything with the algorithm. You can just DM me algorithm guide on Instagram. I'm going to just send you the full thing your way and you're going to be safe. But let me show you an example here for an account. And let's think on why something like this happens. You post a video and it gets 2,000 views, 1.5, 1.7K, and then it gets 6 views all of a sudden. Why? Well, it's because of this plant right here. All right. That's why it got 6 views, because it's not a policy friendly thing you're showing. And then you have to understand, oh, this makes sense. I'm not going to do that again. And if you don't understand that, then you're going to have some serious issues. So obviously don't mention things which are against policy. Make sure you comply with the policy and you set up the VPN stuff the right way. You don't mess anything up with the IP. Again, just DM me algorithm guide. I'm going to send it your way. Okay. So now the next thing I want to talk about is, and it might be a little confusing, it's basically understanding trends and understanding the meta of the platform. You need to understand that every year the platform changes a little bit. And if you take virality from 3 years ago and try to replicate that now, basically copy a video which is 3 years old, very high chances that it's not going to work because things have just changed. For example, these customer conversation videos, like, hey, why did you send my son a free Halloween mat with mustard? And then you reply and the customer agent, whatever, it's not going to work. Just cut out these concepts. It doesn't make sense. Just don't do them. And keep in mind, virality is seasonal. And the annoying thing with this product specifically, for example, is the season only happens once a year. So if you copy a video which is 1 year old, there's a lot of things which changed, and the chances of you making the same exact concept work this time is not guaranteed. Now, of course, I can tell you specifically this product, every year it works always, but the videos change a little bit, and you need to make sure that you just adjust along the way. Next massive mistake I see people doing is you test a product and you go viral. You have a massive viral video, and then you don't follow up with call to action videos as the next videos. You've literally lost 60% of all the money you could have made there, because most of the money that's made is not made from the viral video. It's made because all the next videos you're about to post are going to be shown to people who watched that viral video. If it's 10 million people who watched the viral video, the next videos are going to get recommended to a lot of these people. And these videos can be hyper salesy. You can kind of forget about virality and only make the video super salesy. And then the product is actually going to sell just because the virality is going to come by itself, because you have such a massive new audience which follows your account, which saw the last videos and is also going to get recommended the next video. Very important, and not only do that once, but you can do a bunch of call to action videos after you went viral. That's very important. If you forget that, you will lose out on a lot of money. Okay, so make sure you do that. The last mistake I'm going to talk about before we do the product research is getting emotionally attached to a product. If you made $500 once with a product, great, congrats. If you don't keep making money with that product and it just doesn't work anymore, move on. All right. Don't get emotionally attached to the product, and don't tell yourself that it's gonna work at some point if you just keep going. Just because you made some money, it doesn't mean that you're gonna make more money. If things just don't work, you're wasting your time. So make sure you move on at an appropriate moment. And that's obviously very tough to judge. And what we do in our program, for example, is we just look at the accounts and we tell you when to move on or when to keep going. And there you just maximize the chances of you making the most amount of money with a winner. However, still not losing out on opportunity costs of testing the next product. Okay. There's a very fine line. And obviously, if you're doing it by yourself, you're going to have to figure that out by yourself. We just tell our students when to kill products and what to test as the next one. Okay. So now let's do some product research. I could scroll here all day in front of you and show you how it's done, but in reality, it's still the burner method that finds us the most amount of winning products. I could tell you about these crazy softwares or whatever, but in reality, you will find the best products for organic if you just scroll on TikTok and Instagram. All right, so let me do that right now. And after I'm done scrolling, I'm going to save some products and I'm going to show them to you. And I'm going to explain to you why they're good, why they're bad, and just go over the specialties of them. Okay, so I've scrolled a bunch and I found crazy good products. I'm going to show these products and they're genuinely great products. All right, so let me show you the sheet I did. Okay, so I found a few products and made some notes on what I like about them, what I don't like about them, etc. So first one is this one right here. Now this here is a pretty good product. Very strong wow effect, very strong before, after. And this is also something people actually need. I bought this product because I thought this is like really cool and I actually have like issues with breathing properly. So this is a great product overall and it makes sense why it goes viral. Now the main problem here is there's a big brand that's running it and that will mess with you. All right. So if you test this product, you're going to have issues with copyright, with patents, with like a bunch of things when it comes to this product. So even though this might be a good money grab, it's still not the best product to run long term just because you're going to start running into issues with competitors. So again, this might be a very good product, but the copyright thing is actually a pretty big deal. So that's that. So next is this one. And this right here was a massive winner on Facebook. All right. This made so much money on Facebook. What that means is that somebody was able to spend a lot of money on ads and they made more than they've spent, which means that it's high converting. If it's a product which is just having the wow effect, but nobody needs it, it's not going to make sales and the person would not run it on Facebook ads. So that's always a very good sign. Now it has very high margins as well, and it is great for ads, which means that the scaling potential here is very, very high. And this is also one of these great boring products that you can literally make an e-com brand out of. Because if you take a look at the top guys, which made the most amount of money, the product they had was a boring one. You're not going to make $1 million of the fucking Woody hoodie, right? Like these flashy, trendy products are going to work for a while and they're great to make some money for a specific amount of time. But you're not going to be able to live off that product for years, all right? This is one of these products that are difficult to go viral with. But if you go viral and you figure out how to build up an account that is really healthy and just consistently keeps printing, you're going to be able to scale it very, very high, especially with ads. Now, again, very difficult to go viral with though. So tough in the beginning, but if you make it work, it can be long term. Okay, so this product right here is somewhat of a showcase product. However, it's a very high converting niche. And here with these showcase products, it shouldn't be your main product. You can run these things on the side. And if they work, great, keep running them. But if they don't work, don't get frustrated because you almost shouldn't even expect them to work. It's just something which can work if you get lucky. And if you don't get lucky, it's not going to work. And that's fine. Okay, this is what showcase products are. The only thing you can do is just show them. That's it. So the algorithm has to be in your favor. Now, this product, again, this is very clearly an illegal product. So it can be a money grab and you can make some money off it. But again, it's not a long-term brand. And this is kind of something which I think most of you guys are underestimating. If you start becoming a little more advanced, these money grab products are not the way to go. Like you need to have one brand which is consistently over a few years going to make you money. And that's not the product. You're going to get banned. You're not going to be able to scale this with ads. The potential scalability with ads is a very important thing for if you're advanced. So that's very, very important. Now, this one, for example, is a pretty bad product for organic because it's very difficult to target like older people on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. But the cool thing about this product is, for example, it's going to work very well on Facebook. Like this is a great product. If you target the right audience, then it's going to do well. On Facebook, you can specifically target an older demographic and then it's going to do well, right? This is a very problem-solving, great product. Everything's good and it has a wow effect. If you have that issue, if you can't get out of bed, that's actually a massive game changer for you. Okay, so let me show you one last product over here. And this product here has a very strong wow effect. It's very emotional because it's obviously like a super interesting gift product and it's in a couple niche. You can change up the video to whatever you want and make it very emotional, very easy. So this is easy to go viral with. It sells because it's an emotional product. Like this is, you can sell on emotions. How much is your girlfriend or boyfriend worth to you? $50, it makes sense. Like, just get it, you know? It's an evergreen product. It's good for paid ads. And it's one of these boring winners which is going to work forever. Okay, so overall, this is a banger. Great product. Now, look, would I recommend testing these specific products here? No, probably not. What I'm telling you is this is how you should be judging your product. This was just like me thinking out loud how I think of products when it comes to a little more advanced people. One more very important thing is obviously the high barrier to entry. So the more difficult a product is to sell, the better it is if you are advanced because nobody else is going to be able to copy you. Okay, so how you actually go about testing these products? Because on a high level, you have to have everything systemized. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a Trello board and basically put in the product you test in here. All right. So for example, you have the lunchbox. This, as an example here, is an approved product. What approved means is you actually showed it to us and we told you that is good. Like if you're in the program, you can just show us 100 products and we're going to tell you which one is the best one. All right. So you're going to have the best ones in here. And if you do it by yourself, you're going to have to figure out what a perfect product is by yourself. But anyways, you basically have an approved product as an example here, the lunchbox, which it's not approved. It has its issues, but you get the point. So when you order the product, you put it on product ordered. And here, this might seem like it's unnecessary. On scale, if other people are going to start doing these things for you, you have to have everything perfectly systemized. You need to understand who's doing what, how many products are being tested currently, how many products were ordered, because a lot of products are going to just slip through the cracks if you don't do a system. Okay. So product ordered, then product arrived, then posting 2 videos per day. So you're currently testing the product. And then when you are at the 2 weeks mark, you basically put it here and then either it goes to no outliers or you had an at least 10K view video and then you have to keep running it. And then you're basically going to have a bunch of products here, which you're actively running. And then you keep repeating this process. You just need to make sure that you have a proper overview and this is how you should do it. Okay. So there's exactly 4 things you can do once you actually have something working. The first one is quick fixes that just make you more cash. I'm going to show you literal quick fixes that are going to make you instantly more money if you already have a winner. Number 2 is scaling your account. Number 3 is outsourcing with creators. And number 4 is scaling with paid ads. All of these things I'm going to cover in a second right now. Now, when it comes to the quick fixes, the very first quick fix I'm going to tell you about is using highlights. All right. If you have an Instagram account and you're doing well on Instagram, use these highlights. You're going to make more money right away. People are going to trust you more, especially if you have like a bunch of testimonials in, benefits, whatever it is. Okay. You can also use playlists on TikTok and always make sure to pin the most salesy videos you have. And one thing which you can also do is use image posts that just showcase your product in a perfect light and are not there to go viral, but just to convert people. Because if you have an image post which just shows your product, it's going to drive more sales. That's the thing you care about, right? There's 3 more quick fixes you can do once you actually have a profitable product. Okay. Number 1 is Google search. And this is something which is very underutilized, but trust me, this will make you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every single days, very consistently for a very long time. If you go viral, people are going to see your product, forget about it, and then search up either your brand or your product afterwards. If you show up as the first product, you will make a lot of money. If you made some money already, you just have to run Google searches. The only thing is, it's very annoying to set up. If you're in the program, we just teach you what to do. We have like a full tutorial on Google search. If you do it by yourself, you're going to have to figure it out by yourself. But you get the point. Google search has to be done no matter what after you made some money. Next, and I keep hammering down this point forever now, but you guys still don't do it. It's split testing your store. Okay. What this means is 50% of your traffic goes to one store, 50% of all the traffic goes to another store. For example, the app IntelliGems actually does that for you, where you literally split your store into a 50-50 split test. So the main things you have to split test is price, offer, giving away free stuff, having paid upsells, having a bunch of different upsells, and consistently split testing everything. Keep in mind, if you are able to either double your conversion rate or double your average order value, one out of those two, you're going to make double the amount of money. Okay. If you already go viral, you already did everything to get that conversion. Get more, like get the person to buy 2 pieces, or make sure that you convert people who wouldn't buy if you wouldn't have that free extra offer, that cheaper price, whatever it is. Either make more of a customer or get more customers. You're for sure lacking in both areas, and you need to consistently be split testing. Last thing is email marketing. Pretty basic thing, but most of you guys are just not doing it. We either have people who can do it for you, or we also just explain to you step by step how to do it if you're in the program. Now, one thing, which is also a huge quick fix, is finding a supplier who has your product for cheaper. Okay. Your margins are instantly going to increase if you find that. So you have to understand, the more sales you have, the more leverage you have over suppliers. And you consistently have to renegotiate with them for the price. We've tested hundreds and hundreds of suppliers over the years. We found the top 10 and we're using them basically. And if you're in the program, we just give you access to the top ones. But if you're not, the main thing you need to do is just text a lot of them, like reach out to hundreds of them, and also consistently negotiate with them. There's a bunch of tricks you can use to negotiate, but that's for another time. Next is scaling your accounts. Okay. How you do this is pretty simple. You have your main account and there's a few layers of how to scale. So you have your main account and you post on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, by the way. You can make money off Facebook. We have people making $50K a month off Facebook alone. So it can actually be done. It's no extra time, no extra effort, just post on Facebook as well. After you have a winner, the first thing you should be doing is posting on Snapchat, Pinterest, and Twitter. These are additional reposting platforms. Sometimes you're going to make some extra free money, especially when you have a proven concept of your product, of your videos. It already goes well. Just try it on there. It's not going to hurt for sure, and potentially it's going to make you a lot of extra money. The next thing is you scale into smaller markets. You have to have a proper VPN setup. If you want to get the proper VPN guide to target the right countries without having any shadow bans, just DM me VPN guide. I'm going to send it your way on Instagram. So what you do is you add a new phone with a new VPN, and that's going to be Germany, Spain, UK, and maybe your local market. And you basically keep posting in there. Now, within Germany, there are sub-niches like Austria and Switzerland. They also speak German, and you can actually make some money off there, and nobody posts there. And you can, again, set up a new VPN, do it again, and that actually can benefit you a lot. So just targeting a bunch of extra countries is actually going to make you scale horizontally. And it's also very easy because you have the fundamental down. Like, you have everything done. You know the video concepts which go viral. You just post them in other countries, and they usually also tend to work. The next thing is scaling with creators, okay? First of all, creators are just people who are going to replace you, all right? People who just film videos, edit videos, do everything for you, and you finally are able to get a little bit of a breath in. You can start having a proper passive income, start working on the business instead of in the business. Creators are the biggest leverage you can generally have. How do you find creators? Well, either it's your friends. The pros are they're loyal, you can trust them, and they're not going to just scam you. The cons are you need to teach them from scratch. All right. It's very difficult to teach a person to become good from scratch. So it's a viable option. And if you have a friend who's actually very dedicated, very motivated to actually get it done, maybe it's going to work for you, but they have to want it intrinsically. Like, you can't convince them to want it for them. They actually really need to want to do it. Second is listings online. You're going to have a bunch of platforms like Fiverr or Upwork where you're going to have people who can do things for you. And the pro is it's very easy to find the applications, and you're going to have a bunch of people apply for you. The con is they suck. All right. You also need to teach them from scratch, but they're not loyal. Online listings is probably the worst thing you can do. I would not recommend it at all. Next is a personal brand. So with personal branding, like Mikey again, Costify, like these big personal brands on YouTube. And we have smaller ones like Dan and Dave, Alex Ragnar. We have a few people who just get a bunch of creators through posting videos on YouTube. If you post a few times a month and get a few thousand views per video, you're actually going to have a lot of very high quality signups because they like you, they trust you, they want to learn from you. And that's great. The con is it's very high effort. Okay. So posting a bunch of videos and editing them and going viral on YouTube with your personal brand, putting yourself out there. It's a lot of effort. It's very different, and it takes up a lot of headspace, especially whenever you put out yourself, you care about that so much more. You care about the comments. If somebody says something bad about your hair, you're going to be mad. Everything is just very personal. So just because it's so much effort, it literally takes away your time from posting good videos. So what's the best way to do this? Well, if you are in our program, we hand you creators. If you decide to join our advanced side of the program, you're literally going to get people who we've fully trained. All right. They're already very, very good at organic, and they just want to work for you. Okay. So you're going to have an infinite high quality amount of applications. We're just going to take them and place them in your business, and we're going to make sure that they're loyal. We're going to pick them for you. We know these people, we've worked with them, and we can trust them. Okay. So this is just, again, one of these massive competitive advantages we have in the program. So what do you actually do with your creators? Okay. Well, you have a winning account, and it's very important to take your creator and not let them test a new product. Okay. That's not what you should do. You should take your winning account and give that to the creator. All right. So the creator is going to start creating content instead of you. They just send you the content, and you basically post their videos. And if these videos keep getting the same amount of views or more views than yours, you've officially outsourced your account. If you just give them a new product, you're not going to know if they're good or bad because you didn't do it yourself. Okay. So it's very important to do this first, and you should be responsible to find the next winner. And then when you found the next winner, you can again give it to the next person. Okay. So that's how it goes. And later on, when you've established a relationship with that creator, you can also start giving them just a product, which you tell, hey, test this new product for me. And then you can do that. For example, we have William over here. He ran these two products here, and he didn't post a single video, however, made a bunch of money just because creators did it for him. Now, you can clearly tell these videos are very high quality, but again, if somebody else just makes that for you, it works. So that's not a problem. So the next thing you need to do is scaling with paid ads. And the cool thing about our program is also that you can just show us the videos of your creators and we review them. All right, we can have calls with your creators and just tell them what to change, and we're going to also build them up consistently to the next level. And this is one of these reasons why every top organic dropshipper is in our program. It just makes sense to get a bunch of creators handed to you. It's the same thing as getting the product selected for you. You just show us a product, we literally tell you which product to test. These are things which are impossible to get by yourself. It's also impossible to do on YouTube. It's only possible in a one-on-one mentorship program where we review everything, like videos, products, etc. Anyways, let's get into scaling with paid ads. So what platforms should I run ads on? Well, it's Facebook. All right. The rest is trash. And we have a very, very big history when it comes to ads. I started out with ads, made millions of dollars in Facebook ads. So we actually know what we're doing when it comes to that. And I would highly recommend only running ads on Facebook instead of on TikTok, etc. Like the rest is just not consistent. If you want to make consistent money, build a proper brand, make a few $100,000 in profit per year instead of just having these quick 5K days and then after that nothing works, Facebook is the place to be. So how do you actually make money on Facebook? And this is just a theory first, okay? It's two things. It's a good creative and a good website. A good creative consists of three things. A good CPM, so cost per 1,000 views. In organic terms, this basically means, is it going to go viral? So if you have a viral video, it's going to have a good CPM. The second thing is cheap cost per click, which means, is it cheap to actually get a viewer to click on the link below the video and get onto your store? And then the third thing is high conversion rate. How targeted is your video to your audience? How much does your video sell the product, which determines that conversion rate, okay? Conversion rates of the store are not only done on the store. Most of it is done before the store because it's the right traffic coming in and they already know what the product is. They like the product because they saw the video, they want the product, and the store just is there to convert. Conversion rate definitely is also determined by the creatives. And this is going to result in a low cost per purchase. This is a very important metric on Facebook. And then when it comes to the website, there's only two things. High average order value. How much money do people spend on your store when they buy? And the second thing is how many people out of 100 buy. So high conversion rates. And that means high revenue per visit. These two things combined mean a high ROAS. So return on ad spend. So this is broken down as simple as possible. If you have a high ROAS, you make a lot of money. So the beauty of ads is they're very scalable. If you spend $100 and you make $200, you can spend $1,000 and make $2,000. Okay. Now it's not going to scale as linear, and usually on scale, your cost of purchases are going to go up and your ROAS is going to go down a little bit. But ads is actually the place where you can get to very consistent 100K a month. So if you already are good at organic, the good news is you've done 90% of the work. Because look, the green stuff is done, the red stuff is missing. You have a video which already went viral with organic. So your CPM on Facebook is guaranteed to be good. Your store should be optimized if you did things right. So you have a high average order value, you have a high conversion rate, everything's great. Now, the only two things that are missing is cheap cost per clicks and high converting videos. Now, if you just take an organic video and upload it to Facebook, 99% of the time, these two things are not going to be there. Okay. You're not going to have these cheap cost per clicks, and these videos are not going to be high converting, which is going to result in a high cost per purchase. Okay. So that's the only thing that's missing. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to change that. So what you need is you need to combine your organic skills and the skill of selling on Facebook. And that's how you make money on Facebook ads. All right. So here's how you convert an organic video into a paid ad. So an ad consists of three things: hook, main part, CTA. The hook is going to be the same thing as with your organic videos. It's the same thing. Just try to go viral in the right niche. Literally same thing applies. The only thing here which is different is the sound can't be copyrighted. All right. These viral TikTok sounds, you can't use them on paid ads. So you're going to have to work around with copyright free music to make sure that you're not going to have issues with Facebook. And here the main part is you need to be focusing on selling only instead of a storyline. So here in the main part, you need to be selling the product like crazy. All right. Instead of thinking about the watch time and engagement and all these like things, like controversy, all these things, you need to be thinking about showcasing your product in the best possible light and just talking about the benefits and selling, and then having an offer in the end, which is CTA, having some sort of urgency, some sort of discounts, some sort of offer, free something, whatever. This is how you should restructure your organic video into a Facebook ad. And this is very important. Your ads always have to have a call to action. And keep in mind, when I'm saying Facebook ads, Facebook owns Instagram, so Instagram, Facebook, same thing, but you get the point, okay? Now, this whole system I just outlined to you, it boils down to a few steps. Find perfect products, make amazing content, make sure you do everything correct with the algorithm, make sure you're not shadow banned, find the best possible creators, and scale with paid ads. All right. This is the 5-step system you need to be applying. You can do all of these 5 steps by yourself. But I promise you, if you do them in our program with us, the learning curve is going to be cut down drastically. Our program is literally a cheat for every single step of the way. Step 1, finding the best possible products. We tell you which products to test. You show us 100 products, we tell you which one is the best. We have an overview over the entire organic space. We know what a good product is. We don't think if a product is good. We just simply know this product is good, this is bad. Test this one. Step 2 is go viral consistently by making the best possible videos. Again, because we have every top organic guy under our wing, we know what's good. You're going to have one-on-one calls with me and my very, very top students, and we're just going to tell you what to change about your videos to make them better. You're going to be able to brainstorm video ideas, hooks, whatever you want with us in one-on-one calls. Okay. Again, something nobody offers. Number 3 is the algorithm. The algorithm actually can be very, very frustrating to figure out. And we have a specialized coach, his name is Sasha, who just knows everything when it comes to the technical things, the algorithm, everything. Whenever you have a technical question, you just ask him. He's literally going to check for you if your IP is shadow banned, if something is wrong there. He's going to make sure that everything is clean. And if not, he's going to find a solution for you to make sure that your accounts are clean. Number 4 is the creators. We literally give you the best creators in the world. We have a massive pool of creators, and we're literally going to just place them in your business. If you don't like that person, we're going to find the next one. It's actually that straightforward. And then step 5 is paid ads. We look over your ads manager. We look over your creatives. We're going to show you how to have clean Facebook accounts, to not get banned by Facebook, how to use agency accounts the right way, what our scaling structure is, how to make a perfect creative. Everything you need to know about Facebook ads, we're going to teach you as well. So the entire process is literally going to be monitored by us. We have done this hundreds of times. There's nobody out there who has as many case studies as we do. Every single week for the last years, you can just scroll down on this channel. You're going to see a new case study every single week with people like Mikey again, Costify, Dan and Dave, all these people who have public case study channels. I don't know what else you need to understand that this is actually legit. If you already are testing products, if you maybe already went viral, for us, it's the easiest thing in the world to get you to consistent 10, 20K per month. We've done it so often that it's such an automatic system to see exactly what your mistake is and just solve that bottleneck. If you're interested, click the link below, sign up for a call. We're going to see if it's a good fit, and I will hopefully see you there.